Who has never remembered a conversation they had with a woman and regretted making some mistakes or leaving out something that would have made the conversation much better? Cast the first stone. The truth is that there will never be a perfect conversation, and you need to understand that. Otherwise, you will always be hard on yourself, thinking you could have said or done something better during the conversation with the brunette. So, don't be a perfectionist. Despite that, there are indeed many mistakes you can make during a conversation that can turn off any woman and make her lose interest in you. Today, I'm going to show you what the 7 mistakes are that are ruining your conversations with women or with anyone. Let's go. First of all, number 1, impatience. Being too eager makes you skip steps in the conversation, shows interest too soon, stammer, interrupt, speak too quickly, and demonstrate insecurity. If you're not used to approaching and striking up conversations with strangers, especially women, it's challenging to stay relaxed. One way to eliminate this impatience is to get used to it. Talk to unfamiliar people whenever you can. Approach women with casual conversations whenever possible. Also, during the conversation, focus on your body. Take deep breaths and relax the tense parts of your body. A relaxed body induces a relaxed mind, which will get you out of that negative spiral during the conversation. Number 2, showing interest too soon or waiting too long. A mistake that may be associated with lack of experience or simply not understanding how the game works. Approaching a woman on the street and taking too long to show your intentions can make her suspicious and uncomfortable. On the other hand, showing your intentions too quickly at a party can make you seem hasty. Just another of the 15 boring guys who approached her the same way that night. So, when is the best time to show my attraction to her? Well, it depends. On the woman, the environment, the context. The only constant is your ability to assess the scenario, read the woman's signals, and be calibrated enough to show interest at the right time. Number 3, thinking about the next question. You know those truly beneficial conversations, the ones we enjoy, have fun with, and gain something from. What's common in such conversations is that neither person is thinking about the next question. Both are present in the flow of the subject, engaged. So stop thinking about what you're going to say after she finishes talking. Stop trying to find the perfect phrase to make her desire you, because that doesn't exist. Your perfectionism and fear of making mistakes are keeping your mind focused on the next step, but the conversation is in the here and now. Number 4, your voice is too low and insecure. Speaking softly and with fear of bothering will make you seem like a little dog with its tail between its legs. So put energy into your voice. Speak firmly, loudly, and clearly, because nobody likes talking to a whisperer. Number 5, you're easy to impress. You're there talking to the brunette, and she tells you she's read all the Harry Potter books, and instantly you think, my God, she's the woman of my life. She likes Harry Potter, what a rarity. The same goes for many other things she has in common with you, convincing you more and more that she's your soulmate. It's okay to show some happiness and interest when she talks about these things. It helps create affinity. The problem arises when you don't understand the difference between highlighting a common point and practically wanting to marry the woman. There's a thin line between intimacy and sycophancy and brown-nosing. Number 6, doing everything she wants. Your goal during the conversation is not to try to please her at all costs. Your goal is to add value and have a fruitful conversation. As I said, there's a thin line between intimacy and sycophancy and brown-nosing. Number 7, showing your insecurities. There's a huge difference between a wound and a scar. When you show a scar to someone, it can create a connection and enhance the conversation. But when you show an open and pertinent wound that can be aggravated, you only harm the conversation. It's one thing to say you've had problems with your ex. It's another thing to say you're a jealous guy. The ideal scenario is when you resolve your insecurities. For example, you're not a jealous guy. But until then, don't go telling women about these more pertinent effects of yours, because that won't create a connection with her. If you want to learn more, then subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.